Just last month, Cristiano Ronaldo abruptly left Manchester United on mutual terms after his bombshell interview with Piers Morgan, essentially putting the club on blast for their treatment of him and a lack of development, among other topics. Manager Erik Ten Hag meanwhile has stayed relatively silent on the situation, but that changed this week. The Dutch tactician ripped apart Ronaldo, saying he wasn't fit enough to contribute to the Red Devils in a positive manner. It was quite clear after the interview that Cristiano Ronaldo had to leave. "We didn't have to discuss it, you can't accept it. When he's in good shape, he is a good player and he could help us to achieve objectives we have. That's clear, but he wasn't." Ronaldo not in shape? That's very hard to believe. Sure, he wasn't getting a lot of minutes at Old Trafford this term, but this man is the epitome of fitness. He's always taken pride in his physique. The fact that Cristiano was barely playing could be about the only reason Ten Hag said such a thing. It's hard to really be in top shape when you're not on the pitch regularly. Ronaldo and Manchester United parted ways by a mutual agreement in November 2022, a week following the legendary striker's interview on Piers Morgan Uncensored. In the interview, Ronaldo took aim at a number of figures in the club, including boss Erik Ten Hag. "I don't have respect for him, because he doesn't show respect for me. If you don't have respect for me, I'm never gonna have respect for you," he said. Ronaldo shared he felt betrayed by the club, alleging he felt like he was being forced out. "Some people, I feel, don't want me here," the forward admitted in the interview. Not just this year, but last year too. Cristiano Ronaldo and Manchester United parted ways by a mutual agreement in November 2022, a week following the legendary striker's interview on Piers Morgan Uncensored. In the interview, Ronaldo took aim at a number of figures in the club, including boss Erik Ten Hag. "I don't have respect for him, because he doesn't show respect for me. If you don't have respect for me, I'm never gonna have respect for you," he said. Ronaldo shared he felt betrayed by the club, alleging he felt like he was being forced out. "Some people, I feel, don't want me here," the forward admitted in the interview. Not just this year, but last year too. He also criticized the club's hugely unpopular owners, the United States-based Glazer family, who also own the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They acquired Manchester United in 2005, purchasing just under 57% of the club's shares. Their control eventually increased to 76.2%. Due to their continual lack of investment in the club, anti-Glazer chants can be heard regularly during matches. Ronaldo's criticism seems to echo that fan sentiment. "The Glazers, they don't care about the club. I mean, professional sport, as you know this. Manchester is a marketing club. They will get its money from the marketing of the sport. They don't really care, in my opinion," he said. "The fans, they're always right. I think the fans should know the truth, should know that the players, we want the best for the club. I want the best of the club." A statement issued by Manchester United on Tuesday, November 22, 2022, said, "Cristiano Ronaldo is to leave Manchester United by mutual agreement, with immediate effect. The club thanks him for his immense contribution across 2 spells at Old Trafford, scoring 145 goals in 346 appearances, and wishes him and his family well for the future." Everyone at Manchester United remains focused on continuing the team's progress under Erik Ten Hag and working together to deliver success on the pitch. The prolific striker issued his own statement that read, "Following conversations with Manchester United, we have mutually agreed to end our contract early," said a statement from Ronaldo. "I love Manchester United and I love the fans, that will never ever change. However, it feels like the right time for me to seek a new challenge. I wish the team every success for the remainder of the season and for the future." He had just 7 months remaining on his £500,000 a week, over $594,000, contract with the Red Devils, and his departure leaves him free to sign with another club when the transfer window opens in January. Manchester United is where Ronaldo cut his teeth in the Premier League. Signing with the club in 2003, he was the first Portuguese player to make the list and made his number 7 iconic. His transfer fee, at the time, made him the most expensive teenager in English football history at £12 million. His agent, Luis Correa said at the time. Cristiano is one of the hottest young players in the market and almost all the most important clubs in Europe wanted to sign him. He's an explosive player who can play on either wing or as center forward. He is ambitious to succeed at the top level and be among the very best. He played for Manchester United from 2003 to 2009, in which he won 3 Premier League titles, an FA Cup and a Champions League. He joined Real Madrid for the 2009 to 2010 season and became their all-time top scorer with 450 goals from 2009 to 2018. After a short stint at the Italian club Juventus, Ronaldo made a triumphant return to Manchester United in 2021. In the interview with Morgan, Ronaldo revealed he was close to signing with Manchester City prior to his deal with the Red Devils. He'd also turned down a £305 million, more than $362 million, deal to move to play for a Saudi Arabian club. Manchester United's tweet that Ronaldo was coming home was returning became the most liked tweet in Twitter history, garnering more than 1.9 million. He also smashed the club's daily shirt sale record in less than 4 hours after it was confirmed he would retain his iconic number 7 jersey, reclaiming it from Edinson Cavani. "I wasn't sure if it would be possible to have the number 7 shirt again, so I would like to say a huge thank you to Edinson Cavani for this incredible gesture," Ronaldo said at the time. But it wasn't long into the season when things just weren't going Manchester's way. In November 2021, coach Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was sacked within 2 months of Ronaldo's return. "When I signed with Manchester United, again, I thought everything had changed, because it's been 13 years, he told Morgan. "When I arrived, I thought everything would be different, the technology, the infrastructure, but I was surprised, in a bad way let's say, because I saw everything was the same." He also mentioned instability at the club, though the interview with Piers Morgan does appear to have serious consequences for Ronaldo. Some former Manchester United players have spoken out in his defense. Former Manchester United defender Rio Ferdinand told BBC Sport that, "Cristiano obviously did that interview with the mindset that he wasn't happy and wanted to get out of the club. He made that very clear. I think Erik Ten Hag got what he wanted in this situation as well. Both parties are happy and we can move on," he continued. The next chapter for Cristiano, it depends what his motivation is. Play in the Champions League? Money? To continue playing somewhere with a nice climate? We'll find out in due course I'm sure.